Hello, hi there, Virgos. Happy New Year. I hope that you are all lovely. And welcome to my channel. My name is Bella, and most people know me as the Secret Psychic. And this is your love horoscope for January 2020. I do hope that you're all amazing and well, and had a happy Christmas and a marvelous New Year. And I have to start your reading like this. They're saying some of you have been waiting for a really, really long time. Like you've gone the distance. You have waited at the finish line, or should I say you are at the finish line. Like something has been prolonged, stretched out, distorted, and probably just as you're about to give up, I have to say, because for some January, some of you will go, don't want to repeat the past year. Some of you don't want to repeat the past thing with somebody that you're maybe giving up on, this taking so long that just when you're at that place, your horse comes in is the best way to describe it. So if you watch me for the first time, I'm a psychic. I don't use cards. I interpret information that I get from spirit to help you navigate your love life in a very general way. But if you'd like to know more about me and my services, the links are just down below. So what they're saying is, boom, right in January, just when you're about to give up, or just when you thought, I've waited so long, will this ever, will this ever, will this ever? January is your time. This is the month when your horse comes in, and it feels to me you get what you've been waiting for. So I can interpret this different ways. The primarily one would be that somebody that perhaps you're estranged with, has been away for a really long time, maybe lives a distance from you, is going to be back, or they come back into your life. The other thing could be that maybe you've been waiting a really long time to be engaged. This is your month. Maybe you've been waiting a long time to have a baby with your partner. This is your month. Whatever you've been waiting for, Virgos, patiently, intuitively, really, really, like almost the point of like, do I even hang in there anymore? This is your month. Your horse comes in. That's going to be the title of this video if I can remember. This is what happens. As I look at this week by week, I get here, it happens pretty much, yeah, for some of you straight in the first week, but I would say definitely in the first 2 weeks, it feels straight away. Some of you are like, when you've been waiting for it, expecting it, you're shocked, you're surprised, but you're elated. You've got very, very kind of like, you're very proud of yourself. You're very proud of your intuition. You're very pleased that you stuck in something, even though you were about to give up. It does feel like for some of you, this has been going on for a really, really long time, and you're so emotional about it, but happy emotional. It just, like, I get you reflecting on the past. I get you kind of like seeing the journey, and it makes you feel really kind of like welled up inside, because it's just like, it's like doing a marathon and then getting to the end and knowing that you've done it, that you could do it. And that's pretty much how this feels. It just allows you now to move on and move forward into 2020 in a completely different way than perhaps you were thinking you would in December. You're a lot more optimistic. You're not as pessimistic. You're able to, I don't know, like I get partnerships, I get the joining of people coming together. So again, lots of marriage vibes definitely coming in to this year for you, planning for you, lots of that happening in this month, in particularly in January. And I just get joy. Like it's like exhaustion. It's literally that marathon thing is definitely the best way to describe it. It's like you set in a really hard task for yourself, and then it's complete, but you're so happy, but you're so exhausted at the same time. And actually, what my God's saying, that some of you might feel a little bit restless because for so long you've been preoccupied with this one thing, that actually it's hard to switch your brain off from not having to worry about that. And it feels like in the second and the third week for some of you that actually there might be a little bit of paranoia, that it really is going that way. So you go from elation to paranoia, and that paranoia only comes because actually you've developed patterns in your thinking that are hard to break now that the reality is there before you. Just know that, because if you know that, then you know it will pass. Try to confront any paranoia, because it's not placed. It will only make you behave weird with the other person and be, possibly depressed when it's not placed. and let it shift past you. Let your body and mind know that it's safe to kind of pass through that and that you can enjoy this. And it comes for warning with that because, and I say this to people sometimes we can manifest firstly by what we give energy to, but also the more we give energy to it, it will come out in our behavior. You'll start to act odd, needy, weird. And if that person's then giving you what you want and you start acting like a Fruit Loop, guess what? They could take it back only for you to be like, because of the way you're acting. So that's an important message from guides to say, look, you've got it. Yes, it's hard for you to break the pattern of worry and paranoia, but you don't need to be worried. It is what it is on the tin. You've got what you want. It's finally here. Don't mess it up for yourself. That's what they're saying here. So overall, it's an interesting month because it's a very joyous month that spirit are trying to warn you a little bit in terms of what you wanted. Again, I can simplify this in terms of maybe you've been single for such a long time. You meet somebody in the first couple of weeks. It's great. It's good. It is exactly what you wanted. It's well deserved. Enjoy it. Don't let the worry about, oh, well, the last time I had a relationship, they walked away from me, or to say they didn't call you in an hour then when they usually would. Don't get paranoid about it because trust me, you'll act weird and then you'll push them away. So enjoy it because they're saying you're getting what you wanted. Similar, you just got engaged. Don't get paranoid that, do you mean it? Do you mean it? Like, don't be pushing them because you don't want them to second guess, well, do I mean it? Because she's acting or he's acting a bit crazy now. Relax into it. Okay. Don't overanalyze because you guys can do that sometimes. Okay, if you can do that, you have a marvelous month. It starts right from the beginning and it can last the whole way through, and it could last the whole year because for some of you I keep getting engagements, wedding. If it's not that, it's commitment. You're getting true commitment from somebody, so you're going into a long-term relationship, one that ticks all your boxes, one that's going to make you happy. This is your year, guys. Do not fail at the first hurdle when you get what you want. It's a simple message, not need to be complicated. You're going to get it. Enjoy it. Relax. Do you get the message? If you do, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from all of you. Again, if yours is complicated or perhaps maybe you're having that little wibble, that little wobble, then message me. I've got some services, the links just down below, and I will snap you right out of it. Just tell me I'm a Virgo and I'm having a wibble and I'll know exactly what to do. All right? Anyway, people, that was your message, short and sweet. Simple. Enjoy the gift that's coming to you that you've been waiting a long time for. And in the words of RuPaul, don't F it up. And I hope that helps.